What's freaking up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a very exciting day because today we are doing ranking the Abby Jimenez books. If you have not seen all of my past videos, obviously we talked about these in all of my past videos. I've been looking forward to this video for so long. It's literally been on my calendar for so long, and because The Night We Met came out in the end of March, I decided that for April it would be very exciting to do a little Abby Jimenez video, finally. Okay, so just literally today, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, or A Merry Little Christmas, literally dropped. It's coming October 20th, so if you guys want to see a little like Christmas video where I read this book, let me know. But I thought that I would share that because I'm editing this literally today, so please let me know what kind of video you want to see with this book, if you just want to see it in a like end video, like wrap up video, or if you want to see it more detailed. So this has actually been something I've been wanting to do since summer of last year because I was obsessed with Abby Jimenez last summer, and so it was definitely a very exciting time. Like, I read so many I read them all, and then I read The Night We Met just now. So yeah, also drink of choice. This is very summery to me. I feel like this is gonna be a very summery, like getting ready for summer video. But we have a strawberry and cherry glass. It's like an Anthropology dupe. I got this at Home Goods. I had been looking, so I had a cherry glass and I made a video about this, so maybe I'll be able to find it. If I can find it, slay. If I can't find it, I'm sorry. But basically my cherry glass broke and I was so sad. But I've also been on a very like strawberry thing and then also cherries, and so I got a strawberry and cherry glass, and I feel like it's the best of both worlds. Like, I have so much strawberry stuff, like my backpack is strawberry. I also love cherries too. Like, cherries are one of my favorite fruits of all time. So I feel like it's good. I think I'm actually gonna put it here. There's usually books here. There's usually Abby Jimenez books here, but they're right here for right now. Anyway, without further ado, let's yap. If you've never been to one of my ranking videos, welcome. If you've never been to one of my videos, also welcome. I'm so excited for you to be here. We have 8 books. We have 8 books in this lineup. I only own 4 of them, which is actually not a bad amount of books. I feel like that's not a bad amount of books to own from an author. This one I actually found in the little free library. I've never actually read this copy of this book. So, okay, they're also in like, these is in order of what series they're in. So they're in interconnected standalone series. So The Friend Zone, The Happy Ever After playlist, and Life's Too Short are in the first standalone series. Then Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and Just for the Summer are in the second standalone series. And then Stay You'll Remember Me and The Night We Met is in the third. And then I feel like there's gonna be one like called Feels Like Falling, that's coming soon. So that's Mike's book. If you read The Night We Met, we obviously learned about Mike, and this will be his redemption story. Also, if you have not seen my The Night We Met vlog, it came out last Saturday. Definitely go watch it. It will be in the description box. So very excited. In January, when I decided to make this video, which, that's what I'm saying, like, I decided to make this video in January, I watched the Off the Shelf podcast episode with Abby Jimenez, so you can watch it. It will also be in the description box. But I thought that would be a super fun add-in because I really enjoyed it. It was good. Okay, without further ado, now let's get into the ranking order. Okay, we are going to start with my least favorite book in the Abby Jimenez world. And that book is The Night We Met. To be clear, I love every single Abby Jimenez book so much. Like, it's not that I didn't like this book. I literally gave it 4 stars. It's just I didn't like it more than any of the other ones. So here's a little summary of The Night We Met. It's a slow burn romance about Larissa, who realizes she's made a mistake in choosing her boyfriend, Mike. She develops a deep bond with Chris, Mike's best friend. So, here's my thing. You kind of, especially for dual POV, like How to Write a Love Story, which is up there, which you can't even see. It's right there. How to Write a Love Story. You kind of pick a character that's like the character that you like really actually like think of more. And I feel like for me that was Chris, not Larissa. So I think it's funny that the summary is Larissa. And I understand why that is, because she's the one who's like dating this one dude but is actually in love with the other dude. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. Okay, here's my little thing. Absolutely hated every single character in this book except for Larissa and Mike. I thought that I liked Larissa and Chris. I'm sorry. Larissa and Chris. I liked Chris a lot, and I'm really excited for Mike's book. I do think it was really interesting that they kind of had similar trauma, and I think that made them grow closer together because they understood each other and why they felt that way about that thing. Also, I'm sorry, I have a bruise on my leg. It's from swimming. My issues of the book are the end. I do think that Mike's book will help with this, but the end had, like, it was very, very short amount of, like, wrap-up, and, like, I love a long wrap-up where, like, basically it's, like, long and it's, like, talkative, you know? And that just wasn't how this book was, so I didn't like that. I didn't like that the book didn't tie up all the ends. You know, there were still a lot of missing pieces. And while I think Mike's book will help with this, I'm also worried that his book will be about his traumas and his issues. And so they really won't dive into that as much. So I'm interested to see. And I think that this book would go up if I read Mike's book and I was like, okay, they actually solve all of these issues. But I think that was my biggest issue, was the fact that they didn't solve all of the problems. Next up is the friend zone. Okay, so the friend zone's little summary is Kristen Peterson, a woman facing infidelity, falls for her best friend's fiance's best man, Josh. I swear, like, Abby Jimenez has this, like, best friend's fiance's best man. Like, that's a lot. Okay, I gave it 4.5 stars, and I said, this book was so sad. Like, actually, it had me tearing up. Oh my god. I wish that because of the insta-love, they were literally in love with each other in chapter 1, that they could have communicated a little better, but I guess that was part of the conflict. Yeah, I don't know, it was cute, and I'm excited to read the rest of the series. I think I've read that one first. I think this was the only series where I read them all in order, and I liked them. Okay, we'll get to that. Okay, next up we have Part of Your World. Okay, Part of Your World says Alexis Montgomery, a high society ER doctor, and Daniel Grant, a charming younger small-town mayor. Okay, I said this is super cute. Daniel is an amazing book boyfriend. Like, he literally was so awesome. I read this book on vacation, which just made it so cozy and fun. I'm obsessed. Okay, I did like this one. I did, but it definitely wasn't my favorite, and I felt like it kind of just wasn't, like, that great. I don't know. I didn't like the end, too. Like, I really didn't like the end because, like, he runs to her in, like, the big city. I don't know.
I think sometimes, like, I love a book when I just am starting to read it, but then, like, once I'm reading it, like, or when I'm thinking about it in the future, like, I just don't like it as much. Like, you'll see it in later reviews, I'll, like, compare it to it, but then, like, I didn't actually like this one later on, so I don't know.
Also, a lot of the people are doctors. Next up, we have Say You'll Remember Me. Here it is! I have the deluxe edition of The Night We Met, and then I have the regular edition of Say You'll Remember Me, but they're basically the same, so it's okay. Like, I think I would be so much more mad if they were, like, different, like, sizes, but, like, they really do look the same, except for the fact that this one has sprayed edges and then this one doesn't. Okay, the summary of Say You'll Remember Me is Samantha Diaz, a woman moving to California to care for her mother with dementia, and Dr. Xavier, a Xavier Rush, a hardworking veterinarian in Minnesota. I swear, so many people hated this book. Like, so many people hated this book. So many people hated this book. But also, like, people hate on this book way too much. People hate on this book a lot, but they don't hate on it, like, too much, I feel. Like, I understand the hate, but, like, I'm also not here for the hate because I do like the book. And we're gonna get to why. Because I really actually like this book. It was really cute, and there was a lot of depth, like all other Abby Jimenez books. I really liked the ending. It was so rewarding and cute. Okay, and my big thing about it that I did not say, which I'm so surprised I didn't say, there was no third act breakup! Y'all, I'm screaming. I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm throwing up. The fact that there's no third act breakup kills me. They got through their problems. They got through it. We love it. We love to see a no third act breakup. We love to see we got through our problems without needing a breakup. That's why this got so high. Wasn't the most amazing? No, but it was good. Next up, we have yours truly. I was actually given this book because the woman who owned it did not really want it, but she's a book of the month. Person, a book of the month wants to sponsor me. You guys should. You know where to find me. I want to do book of the month. Like, if any of you guys do book of the month, let me know in the comments, like, do you like it? Let me know. Anyway, let's yap about it. Also, this one is a special one because, oh, it says it in the front. It was the book of the year in 2023, which is a big deal, I feel. Okay. Yours truly, it says Dr. Brianna Ortiz and an Eli doctor is navigating a difficult divorce and her brother's kidney failure. I remember this book so much. Like, actually, also aesthetic picture of it. I literally use this all the time whenever I'm making, like, bookish shorts. Like, I love this photo. Okay, I said 4.25. Okay, they're all over the place, but it's really, like, my feeling about it, like, post, you know, because these ratings were given, like, right when, but, like, anyway, this is really cute. I loved all the notes, and them working together was just so much fun. But can we please stop with the miscommunication? Please. This never would have happened if they had talked it out. I see this, but I really liked the notes, and I really liked that they worked together. So I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this book. I don't like a miscommunication trip though, but I remember this one like one of the most, you know what I mean? Okay, next up we have the Happy Ever After playlist. I said this book, whoa. I thought that I was gonna hate this book because of the ending of the last book, if you know, you know. But no, I actually fell in love with this book. I loved Jason, and I low-key loved the entire book. I read this book in like a 24-hour period, which is not super common for me. Not then, but now, oh my god, I'm always reading in a 24-hour period. But I really liked this one, and I really like the ending of the last one was so sad, and this one was just like such a like good thing. I give it this 4.75 stars, and I definitely think it deserves that. Okay, next up we have Life's Too Short. A little summary for that is Vanessa Price, a carefree YouTuber living in the moment due to her family's history of fatal ALS. This book, oh my god, so incredibly sad. Like, but also, I would say the Happy Ever After playlist and Life's Too Short, they're so different, you know? But also, like, I like them both. Like, I'm ranking all these books, right? And there are books where it's, like, on this timeline, they're far apart, right? These two, like, I would rank them pretty close together. Like, there's really only a few things that knock them differently, you know what I mean? Because I liked them both a lot, but, you know what I mean? Anyway, they're very different books. I feel like they don't really make sense in an interconnected film. Anyway, I gave this 4.75 stars too. I don't think I would give it 5, but I really liked this one too.
I said this was definitely my favorite book in the series, which is so shocking because I like them all. Abby Jimenez has slowly become one of my favorite authors. Oh my god, and I loved the male main character. Okay, Abby Jimenez is great at a very, very sad story. She's great at her research, and then another thing she's great at is what's it called? Characters. She's super great at characters. There's gonna be a video about book characters coming at some point, but probably in like August. That's how far I plan. The last and final book is Just for the Summer. Just for the Summer summary is Justin and Emma who share a curse where every ex finds their soulmate immediately after breaking up with them. This was a fun trope, I feel. Here it is. I read this on my Kindle, but I do have it in paperback because I found it in the local free library. Okay. This was the first book in a while where I actually cried while reading. Justin, the male main character, was a great example of if he wanted to, he would. And this book has way more than just a quick little love story. There was so much death, and that was so hard for the characters, but stands out unlike other book talk classics. If you read this book, be ready for an emotional roller coaster. The ending is so happy, but in order to get there, we have to get through a lot of problems, and trust me, there are a lot. I honestly think I'm gonna give this book 5 stars. I also think I'm gonna give The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna 5 stars. I need to go back and review some of my books, but I think this one and The Great Alone need to get 5 stars because The Great Alone I read recently, and this one I read last year in June. So it was my first Abby Jimenez book, and I just love it so much. And I talk about it like all the time. And I just love this book. But it was really, really sad, but it was also like so sweet. Like the things he did for her were like just like so incredibly sweet, and like I don't know, it's amazing. It's amazing. I need to go reread it. This summer I'm going to reread it. I love an anti-beach read, which we'll probably talk to about when I do like my Sunday updates video, or my summer updates videos, what I mean. As much as I love like an anti-beach read, which is just like a crazy book that you read at the beach, like a memoir or something, I do also love a beach read that you read at the beach. But I also love to read happy books when I'm sad and sad books when I'm happy. Okay, I cannot believe we were done. We are done. This kind of went badly. I hope you guys found it fun. I really do. I'm gonna go downstairs and make banana bread now. Maybe I'll listen to an audiobook. Probably not. April's not going good for me for reading. Like, I've not read anything. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful, amazing, slayful day. Please let me know what you want to see next. I love all of you guys' comments.
Also, y'all, I did forget to say this, but definitely check out the description if you want to see my other ranking videos. I have Emily Henry on there, and then I have some TV shows on there, so definitely check them out if you are interested in seeing those. I love to make them. Next up, we'll either do Gilmore Girls or Dawson's Creek. There will be a poll coming soon on my YouTube, polls, which is Gilmore Girls or Dawson's Creek, so definitely check that out when it comes out.
Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for 102. We're at 102 subscribers, so thank you all so much for 102 subscribers. Thank you so much for that milestone of 100. I love you all so much. Please like this video. It helps the algorithm. It's just like really amazing, wonderful if you like the video. And follow my Instagram for more. Obviously, I'm posting way more on my Instagram than I am my YouTube, but I obviously post a lot on my YouTube as well. I'm trying to use the post tabs more. I never know what I want to post, and then like sometimes I like write something about it like in my notes, but I don't put what I want to say, and then I'm like, oh no, I forgot. And it feels like post is different and more like intense than a story. Maybe I should use posts more like a story. Anyway, and follow my Fable if you're bookish. Obviously, you get to see these reviews way before any of you guys do on YouTube. So definitely follow my Fable if you are bookish. It really, really is slayful. I love to stalk people's Fable. Fable is like Goodreads, but for like cooler, more Gen Z people, I feel. Anyway,
thank you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.